One of the theories that has been espoused by many economists, academics, criminologists, media, political leaders, is that crime and disorder are caused by, let me emphasize that word, caused by the economy. We have an economy in free fall, and that means all those poor people that are going out of losing their jobs and are now going to be unemployed, immediately going to turn to lives of crime to support themselves. So crime is caused by the economy. It's caused by issues of racism, of poverty, influenced by the weather, caused by the weather. I rebel against that type of belief, because basically it says that because you're poor, because you're black, because you're brown, because you're unemployed, that condition is going to cause you to become a criminal, to commit crime. It doesn't. For some it does, but for the mass majority it does not. Otherwise, with 10% unemployment in this city, we should be basically in the middle of Armageddon, and it's not happening. No, crime is caused by an individual or groups of individuals who either individually or collectively decide to break the law, or in a moment of passion or emotion, domestic violence incidents, anger, road rage, end up committing an act that breaks the law. And that's where we, the police, come in. That we, the police, exist to control behavior. The challenge for us is to control it constitutionally. We can't break the law to enforce the law. We can't beat the hell out of you because you broke the law to get your conformity. We have to do it compassionately. The idea being that we're dealing with human beings, and while some of the people we deal with may be sociopaths and not the nicest people, we still have to deal with them as people and human beings. And we are tightly controlled as to how we deal with them. And we also have to do it consistently. We cannot be policing in one neighborhood of the city, a minority neighborhood, a poor neighborhood, differently than we might in a majority or a rich neighborhood. That there has to be a consistency of policing. And through our actions, that if we do it correctly, if we control that behavior correctly, we can influence crime rates. So what's been going on in New York, now going on in Los Angeles, is we're using the police to control behavior. So my prediction for you here in the city of Los Angeles is that you're not going to see significant increases in crime during this economic free fall that we're in. You're going to see spikes here and there that we'll quickly respond to and deal with. But we now have 10% unemployment in the city. The national average, I think, is 7%. We were at 7% 3 years ago, and crime did not go up. So now that it's 10%, my crime rate for the month of January, I had an increase in certain forms of violent crime, but the totality of numbers is less than 100. Yet I had significant decreases in property crime. And some of the so-called experts would argue that property crime is what's going to go up in time of economic depression, shoplifting, stealing from cars, stealing cars. We're not seeing that, and I don't anticipate that we will. Why? Because we're very good at what we do. You're properly resourcing us. We have a department that's growing in size at just the right time. There are more police through your trash-free tax dollars. We have better equipment. We have better technology, and we also just have better forms of policing. So the good news for this city, and the real irony is, one of the few bright spots during this period of time is your police force. You're growing it, and it's growing at the right time because there's going to be a lot of pressures and a lot of things we're going to have to deal with during these very tough times. But the irony is 2009 is going to be the best year in the history of the Los Angeles Police Department. The consent decree is going to go away. Crime will continue to go down. I think the racial tensions in this city will continue to decline. The relationship between this department and our minority communities is improving. Where we'd like it to be, but compared to where it was, it is night and day.